Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today we get to take a look at the 2024 Volkswagen Golf. This is the GTI 380 SE. It is finished off in Moonstone Gray and the MSRP is just over $41,000. So we have a lot to go over for this hot hatchback from Volkswagen. We'll start off underneath the hood, where this is powered by the 2-liter inline 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. This model is paired to the 6-speed manual. It pumps out 241 horsepower at 273 pound-feet of torque. That power is sent to the front wheels, propelling this 3,100-pound hot hatch from 0 to 60 in around 5.7 seconds. Top speed is going to be at 155 miles an hour. Now, as we take a look at the exterior styling, the Volkswagen badge is also the sensor, and there's some DRL strips just underneath that red accent. There's also LEDs for the rest of the lighting, parking sensors up front. There's fog lights too, and then a lot of cutouts in that lower section. And then the lines continue their way off of the headlights down the base of that hood there. Now this has a set of gloss black wheels with the red brake calipers. There's also another red accent, gloss black and turn signal for the mirrors. And then this gets the entire gloss black roof. It does have a sunroof up front. All the window trim is blacked out. And then there's some sharp lines that run down the side. It just gives it a really good hatchback design. Now this has a body color spoiler with the third brake light and the wiper blade. There's LEDs for the taillights, all the parking sensors, and then the dual exhaust. Now the rear camera is actually hidden in the Volkswagen badge, and you can also use this as the handle to release that liftgate there. Now with the back seats up, you have a good bit of space. There's also additional storage and the spare underneath the floor. So you can use that as needed for additional items. You have the cover, and you can even fold down the back seats as well if you need a little bit more space. So for a smaller size hatchback, very practical on the inside. Now you have the door panel with release, window control, and some storage, and then a cool design with the two-tone seats and all the red stitching. Now at 5'10", I'd say I have a good bit of space. You get storage pockets, some climates, along with the auxiliaries. And then you also have cup holders in the middle, and you can fold this entire section down. So if you need to grab items in the back, you can quickly do that as needed. And there's even the ambient lighting for the interior. And you get an additional storage pocket on that passenger side, which is neat. Now up front, you have the side mirrors, which are power folding and heated, all the window controls, and then even more storage. Now you do get a power operating driver's seat with memory seating adjustments. The passenger seat is power operating for recline and incline, and then manual to slide it forwards and backwards. And we have a solid and perforated leather steering wheel. On this right side, it is a heated steering wheel. You have voice commands, and then you have the view icon where you can get through a lot of information. So just depending on what you need to see, you can pull up these various icons. So you can pull the nav up in full screen, distance pacing, miles per hour, and you can even adjust the info on the left side, in the middle, and on the right side too, or the left side. So just depending on the info that you'd like to see, it is very configurable. Cruise, adaptive cruise control volumes on the left side. You have one air vent, headlight adjustments there. There's also the Harman Kardon audio system. And then with the infotainment screen, you have a lot of icons that you can scroll through, as well as these split angles here, depending on what you would like to see. There's also this control here to get back to home, and then you have some physical buttons down below. So you can get into your climates, as well as some of the assisting technology there. You have the camera system, which you can quickly pull up, and then you can also get into the driving modes too. You have wireless charging with auxiliaries, and then with the manual, simply push it down to the left and up for reverse, and then you have the rest of the 6 gears, of course. Now the e-brake is behind that. You do get a cup holder in the middle, as well as storage. There's more storage in the armrest as well as in the glove box. And then you have garage door buttons up top and the touch sensitive dome lights. Now you also have the sunroof, which you can open with the sunshade closed. It is perforated, so if you want that open experience but you want some shade from the sun, you can do that, or you could just have it closed with it open or closed either way. So really neat to see that functionality. And then as far as visibility goes, it's pretty easy to see over both shoulders. And in sport mode, second gear, here we go. Not a loud vehicle either, which is nice. But this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the Golf GTI. I think it's a really nice interior and layout, and it feels upscale for its price. For 40 grand, you do have some plastic up top here, but that's going to be in the competition as well for the price point, so that's not too unusual to see. But other than that, it's a great looking interior, and it's a nice vehicle to drive. So I could see this being a fantastic daily driver. If you're not looking for a lot of power, you just want kind of a sporty look from the outside, you want something that's fuel efficient too, and very practical. This can be your only vehicle because you have a lot of space on the interior. For its smaller size, it definitely makes it a little bit more practical. And then you have the manual transmission here, which you can also go with the automatic if you're not a 3 pedals type of person. So you do have options, which is nice. And with this being a smaller vehicle, it's also very maneuverable too. So as we make a U-turn here, turning radius is pretty tight here, so we are easily able to do that. And then as we get back up to speed, it even shows you the gear over on the left side and if you should upshift or downshift depending on the throttle input that you have. So that's pretty neat too, especially if you've never driven a manual before. But super nice hot hatch for the price. That's going to wrap it up though for the 2024 Volkswagen Golf GTI. Once again, a huge shout out to FOURR Volkswagen for providing this for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads. I will see you all in the next video.